Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, Zach Alexander!
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the show. Do you feel it? Our fates will be decided in this room. Here's what we'll do. We'll play a little game. I've got Charlemagne the Rabbit here. I want somebody to catch. Hands up if you want it to be you. Perfect. The first choice belongs to you. The colors you can pick from are black or red. What do you choose? He picks black. Everyone say black. Black. Fantastic. Trust your heart. Throw him to someone else in the crowd. Flawlessly done. The next choice belongs to you. The black choices are the spades or the clubs. Spades or clubs, my fate is in your hands. What do you choose? Spades. He picks spades. Everyone say spades. Spades. One final time. Throw the rabbit somewhere else. It's all up to you now. You need to pick the value for our card. It could be a number, it could be a face card, it could be anything you want. In a loud, clear voice, what do you choose? He picks the jack. Everyone say jack. Jack. Everyone say spades. Spades. Now, the moment. Did it work? You see, before I came out, I placed one card upside down. Here, I've not touched it at all, right? For the very first time, your choice. The Jack of Spades! Welcome to the show, my friends. I'm Zach Alexander, your deviant deceptionist. We've got a lot of fun things coming your way. But to begin, I'm going to put my trust in you one final time. I need 3 gentlemen with good memories to raise their hands and join me here on stage. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me up here on stage. What is your name?
Charlie.
Charlie, thank you for helping us out. And?
David.
And David. David, Charlie, and of course?
Eric.
Eric, fantastic. Eric, I love your cleaning products. You are a champion. So we've got Eric, we've got David, we've got Charlie, and we've got a show to do. But I do need a little bit of help from you gentlemen. I want you to think back to your childhoods. Start manifesting that while I explain a little bit. You see, when people find out I'm a magician, they always ask, can you tell if people are lying? So I've invented a little game to show the best way I've learned to do that over the years. Here's the idea. I'm going to give each of you a piece of paper. One for you. There you are. I want you to think back to when you were a teeny tiny little child playing on the swing set at your elementary school. And I want you to think of the person who you had your very first crush on. When you can think of that person, I want you to write their name on this paper. I've got a marker for each of you. While they work on that, I'm going to be listening to the things they say and watching their body language to see if I can get a little hint on who might be telling me a lie. When you're done writing, just pass me the marker only. Keep the paper and fold it up, please. There's 1, there's 2, and 3. Fabulous. Now take them, fold them all up, and then hand them down to Charlie, please. Great, and Charlie, mix them up so you don't know which one is which. And just drop them here into my pocket. Fantastic. And David, give me one finger, please. Excellent. Place it in and stir. Good, all mixed up? Yep. Here's the game. I'm going to take one of these papers out and read the name written on it for everyone. I'm going to ask each of you, do you know this person? The answer is always no. No matter what question I ask, I want you to always answer back no. That way, 2 of you will be telling the truth, and one of them is going to be our liar. While I'm looking for it, play along in the audience and see if you can figure out which one it is. So let's see here. Who is going to be our lucky first gentleman? Okay, I can already tell something about this man. He has got the worst handwriting I have ever seen. I'm going to try my best, though. I believe this says Judy. One of our gentlemen wrote down Judy. We'll start here. Charlie, did you write down Judy? No. David, did you write down Judy? No. Did you write down Judy? No. Do you see what I see? David, did you write down Judy?
No.
Really? You didn't write down Judy?
No.
I think you're telling the truth. Because you're our liar.
That's right.
Head on back to your seat. Give him some love, folks. All right. I don't even want to take this next one. Sir, would you be so kind? Just take this one and read it out loud for everybody, so I can't see it either. Alice. So one of these two gentlemen wrote down Alice. I'm not even going to look at them this time. I'm going to do it just by voice. So you all have an advantage. You get to see them. I can't. When I point to you, I just want you to say, I do not know Alice.
I do not know Alice. I do not know Alice.
Say, I have never known Alice.
I've never known Alice. I have never known Alice.
I didn't write Alice.
I did.
Yes, you did. You're the liar. Head on back to your spot. Give him some love, folks. Thank you. Well, David, by process of elimination, whatever I've got left has to be yours. There's not much magic there, but maybe we could go a little deeper. Would that be okay with you? Let's try this. Don't move your lips, but just in your mind, on the count of 3, say this person's name only in your mind. Don't move your lips at all, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was a pretty short name. When did you meet this person for the very first time?
Want me to tell you?
Yes, please.
3rd grade?
We're in 3rd grade. So how many years ago was that roughly? That's math. I won't put you on the spot. Well, and have you thought of this person at all in the last time since 3rd grade?
Not recently, no.
Not recently? That's incredible that it's still so clear after all these years. It's Rose.
It's unbelievable. Yes.
Thank you so much for your help. Give him some love, folks. Head on back to your spot. You are incredible. You know, is the name like the Deviant Deceptionist? Of course, I have to know a couple of cons. So this is the 5-cup Monty using 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th cup. But I will be lying a little bit during this bit. For example, one of these cups is in fact only a 1/5 of a cup. So this will not in fact be a 5-cup Monty. This is only the 4-cup Monty. Your goal in this game is to watch the water. If you know where the water is, you will be the winner of that round. Now, we'll start out easy enough. But remember, I will be telling a couple of lies during this bit. The water is not here because this cup does not have a bottom. This is not the 4-cup Monty. We'll only be playing the 3-cup Monty for this trick. Let's begin. We'll begin each round with a pour. That could put the water in any of the cups. Then from there will be a mix. Now there's a lot of people here, so we'll let everyone vote. If you think it is here on the right, raise your hand. And if you think it's on the left, raise your hand. And if it's in the center, there's always one. Well, if you said it's on the right, you are in fact wrong. There is no water there. It was here on my left. It will not be in the center this time. It could only be in the right or the left. We'll try again. There may be some confusion, my left, your right. If you think it's in my right, raise your hand. If you think it's in my left, raise your hand. Thank you for coming, sir. Oh, obviously it's not here. It is, in fact, over there. We'll try it one final time. Going to make it as easy as I can. I want everyone to get it right this time. Could it be in the center? Could it be in the left? Could it be in the right? Only one place for it to be. Yes, in the cup. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So yes, if you think it's in the left, if you think it's in the right, if you think it's in the center, unanimous. Well done. But I said I am going to lie a couple times during this trick, and you are, in fact, unfortunately, wrong. So this is an oldie but a goodie. In fact, it is my girlfriend's favorite magic trick in the show. This is the bottle and the glass trick, because it has a bottle and a glass. I'm not always the most creative at naming things. Here's the idea. I'm going to cover up the bottle and the glass with these tubes in order to make them change places by magic. It just happened. I'll now verify it for everybody here. Yep. Uh-huh. It worked. But the hard part is getting them back to the original location unharmed. And that's the bottle and the glass trick. You didn't. Oh. Maybe you think I was lying to you again. Maybe you think I didn't switch them. Well, I did. Don't blink this time. I'll do it. Again, we've got the bottle here. We've got the glass here. We're going to make them switch places by magic. And it just happened. What? Still? Oh, do I have to prove it?
Yes.
What, you think I would just come up here and tell you all lies?
Yes.
Mr. Devious.
How dare you? Because I did it. There is the bottle and the glass. But that's the easy part. The hard part is getting them back to the original location unharmed. Now, I love this trick. I put it in every one of my shows. Oops. Sorry. I always bring an extra bottle with me because sometimes they break backstage and I still want to be able to do the trick. Sorry. But it's very simple. You start with the bottle over here. You start with the glass over here. The goal is to get the bottle over here and the glass over here. That's the basic idea. But it's really cool because if you tap over here, you can make the bottle jump over there. But if you tap over here, that makes the glass jump back over there. But if you tap over here first, you can make the bottle jump back over here, which means the glass is over here. And that means maybe I have to have an extra bottle somewhere. But that doesn't make any sense because the bottle started over here and then the glass went over there. So if that means the glass is over here, that means the bottles have to be over here. It means I have to have two bottles somewhere. And I couldn't have two bottles because the name of the trick is the bottle and the glass trick. Ivan, thanks so much for helping me out.
Sure.
Ready for some close-up magic?
Yes.
So I'm going to start you out with just 3 cards here, not the full deck. We'll get to that. Now we're only going to use 3 cards for this. We're going to use the Joker, the matching Joker, and the most important card is going to be our King of Spades. You can remember the King of Spades because he's got a cool mustache like I do. Yours is coming in nicely. So I'm going to drop the King in between the 2 Jokers. Now a lot of guys would be sneaky on you and mix them all up. We already did that with the cups, so I'm just going to be as straightforward with you as I can. We've got a Joker on the bottom. We've got the second Joker here on top, which means in the middle has to be.
The king.
It's actually the 3rd Joker. I am cheating just a little bit. Now there is still a king. King's here on the bottom, which means naturally the second king is right here on top, which means in the middle must be.
Another king.
Exactly right, a 3rd king. We're 1 and 1. Now we got to do the tiebreaker. We've only got 3 cards. We've got a Joker and a Joker. So there's the king, there's the Joker. Double or nothing, all your money back. You just got to tell me what this card is.
Joker.
That's the Ace of Spades. Ivan, this is what I consider to be the critical moment of the show. Every profession, every art form has its critical moment. For doctors, it's when you're doing open heart surgery and you finished it, everything's in, and you just gotta sew him back up. And if you can do that, he lives another day. For sports, it's when you catch the ball, you've got 3 seconds left on the clock, you gotta shoot it. And if you make it, you win the championship. And if you miss, we're all going home. For me, it's this right here. In a moment, I want you to think of a card. I'm going to ask you to say it out loud for everybody. We'll see what we can do. Do you have one in mind? For the first time in a loud, clear voice, what card?
The 9 of clubs.
All right, here we go. I won't even look. How'd I do? Ivan, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for helping out. Ivan, everybody. I want to show you something that I've waited almost 10 years to put together. But in order to do that, I do need someone here to trust me with a $100 bill. Does anyone have one I could use for just a moment? I see you have one there. Could you just bring it here to the edge? Perfect. Thank you so much. A round of applause for him, folks. When I was growing up, I was obsessed with performing. I would corner anyone who I could and try to make them laugh. And I would literally say silly stuff like, "I'm Zach Alexander, good night," before going to bed, because I thought that's what famous acting people did. When I was growing up, I was raised primarily by my dad. He was an engineer, a thinker, but a quiet man. And he put up with my antics for the most part. He laid down the rules I was expected to live by, and he taught me to be prepared in the Boy Scouts and to get ready for things. When my parents got divorced, I didn't even know that they were divorced. They did it so young that I just thought everyone's parents lived in different houses. So I always enjoyed getting to go visit my mom on the weekends. She was the fun parent. There were no rules, just games and TV and trying to cram an entire relationship with your son into 2 days at a time. Over the years, it got harder, though. You know, the first time I had to tell my mom I couldn't come visit her one weekend because I was busy, or the first time I had to tell my dad, I'm not gonna finish my homework this weekend because I'm having fun at mom's. It really felt like I had to pick a side. And it got more complicated as time went on. In 2017, I rented out a theater. I wanted to put on my very first theatrical magic show, and I took a deep breath, walked out in front of the audience, and I saw something in the front row. 2 people, my mom and dad. They both came. That was the first time in my entire life I had seen them within 6 feet of each other. And they were there. And I realized that my parents might not have been right for each other, but I could be the best of what each one gave to me. I could plan and think things through like my father. Or I could strive for more and try to make people smile along the way, like my mother. Because magic is the art form where logic and emotion come home to rest. I am my mother and my father, but I'm also me, and I am whole. Salem, thank you so much for helping us out.
Happy to be here.
Salem, I want everyone here to think something about you that makes them smile. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Maybe it's that strange collarbone right there. Please don't murder me after the show.
No promises.
Everyone, you can think of something about Salem that makes you smile. Reach up to your brain, pull it out, hold it up high. Look. Look at all these people who love you and care about you. Hold out your hands. Throw them into Salem's hands. Catch. Squish them all together. Place them right there on the table. Next, I want everyone to make a wish for Salem. Something good that's going to happen this year. When you make that wish, pull that out of your brain. Hold it up high. Hold out your hands. Throw them to Salem. Catch. Squish those all together and store those in your heart for good luck for the rest of the year. And finally, this is my gift to you. You get to help with the best trick in the show. Hold the ends here very carefully. Be ready to let go when I ask. All together, one final time. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Look, can you see anything under there? Here, let go. Please grab the ends one more time. And we'll bring it in for a landing. Let's give Salem one more giant round of applause. Thank you so much for helping out.
It was wonderful.
Head on back to your spot. Do you all want to see one more? Watch close. And if you enjoyed that show, there's just one thing to say. Something I've been dreaming of saying my entire life. I'm Zach Alexander. Good night.